Howdy, folks. Welcome to the channel, Rockin' the Country. I'm Don. I got my Kentucky hat on for an obvious reason. Obvious if you've been a country music fan, traditional country music fan. Loretta Lynn was born in Butcher Hollow, Kentucky. And my girlfriend's from Kentucky. And so I got this hat, actually unrelated to my girlfriend or Loretta. My buddy lives down in Frankfort, Kentucky. And I've known Mark for 20 years now or so, 15, 20 years. And I visited with him a year or two ago. And I'm like, I got to get a hat from Kentucky. And I got this one. And it's coming very handy since I bought this hat. But Fenlori, a.k.a. Ronni, made a gift to the channel for me to do this one by Loretta. Get what you got and go. That is a Loretta title if I've ever heard one. And I could see Tammy doing this as well. I could see some other artists doing it, female in particular. But some stories are way better told from a female perspective. And I have a feeling this is going to be an in-your-face, get the F out type of song. But we're going to find out what this is about. Her lyrics tend to be on the nose, sometimes in the nose. But Fenlori, thank you for this gift. Ronni made a gift to the channel for me to do this one. And so thank you for this. I always love seeing what Loretta's got. I don't know this song. I didn't grow up on country. So most of what I know about country has been derived from the channel. Certainly traditional country has been derived from doing these songs for the first time on the channel. So here we go.
Has Jimmy Dickens or one of the McGee boys taught you any hot notes on that thing?
You want to hear one of them?
Yep. That's enough.
That's a polka.
That's very good.
Well,
I'd like for you to sing Get What You Got and Go, and you can take that with you, too, while you're at
it. A pretty boy Charlie is the name that you've been given, and you act like the whole wide world owes you a living. Yeah, you tell me you can get any girl you know. You say you got what it takes. To me, you're just a heartache. Well, get what you got and go. You think you're the greatest thing in this whole town. Oh, number one with everyone. No one can put you down. Every night you go downtown where the go-go's go. Well, you think it's so hot and you tell me I'm not. So get what you got and go.
The funniest thing about this world is that there is an antidote to every single human being's attitude in life. There is somebody or something out there that's going to kick back. It just does. Hell, it kicks back even when you don't deserve it. But it definitely is going to kick back. You think you're all of that? Somebody is going to hit you somewhere. Not necessarily in the face with a fist, but it might be in the heart. When they call your bluff, you think you're all of that? All right, I don't need you. I've met a few people like this, and they are, and I don't mean dated them. I've never dated a person like this. But, good God, I've met a person or two who think this way, and they are the most revolting, inexplicable people I have ever met. I cannot connect with them on any single level. It is just disgusting. When somebody has such a high opinion of themselves, I don't know. So let's just see. I hope Loretta gets him good.
You better wipe that sneaky smile off of your face.
Sneaky.
'Cause I'm a-getting ready to knock it off and I put you in your place. Just like the wall-to-wall, the wind, all you do is blow. You say I'm holding you back. Well, honey, I'll help you pack. So get what you got and go. You think you're the greatest thing in this whole town. Oh, number one with everyone. No one can put you down. Every night you go downtown where the go-go's go. Well, you think it's so hot and you tell me I'm not. So get what you got and go.
That's right up there with Fist City. That is just, I mean, Loretta sang what she knew. And I'm guessing she wrote that. I don't know who that was directed at. I'm sure many folks will tell me on the channel. Some of you will be like, well, that was for this person. But I don't know. Maybe it was just a generic in your face. But I think that was probably more directed at another human being, a dude. And yeah, I mean, it can happen in any context. As an employee, you might think that you've become indispensable to the company. And then that'll affect your attitude and how you relate to other people and what you do. And you may just get yourself fired. And it's one of these comeuppances that is a bitch. It's just that simple. But other people cheer it on because it's like you had it coming. You should have seen it yourself. You weren't listening. You weren't picking up on the vibes of other people. You weren't picking up in the context of this song. You weren't picking up on like the facial expressions. There's so many parts. There's the big things where, look, I'm telling you, stop acting the way you're acting. But then there are the nuances, the facial expressions, the lack of a response sometimes, the look in the eyes. There's a lot of there are many subtleties that fill in the whole picture, and they tell just as much as the big picture. My ex and I used to own a dance studio, a ballet school for children, ballet and modern. It was very advanced school in modern, certainly, and fairly advanced in ballet. It was very educationally oriented versus entertainment oriented. So the kids were getting a very, very good dance education. They were receiving corrections. But inevitably, it happened that it was always in a second grader because that's when the ballet classes got a bit more serious. And they got longer instead of just being, tapping along and a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Now it got to be standing at the bar properly and being corrected. And the kids weren't necessarily used to having their name called out like, Jillian, stretch your feet. And when it's new to you, you would think that you're being picked on. So I might get a call, and I did. I was on the customer relations side of the business and the business side of it. So if there was a complaint, I was the guy who answered the phone, or if there was a problem, I was the one in the lobby to field it. Then I would pass it off to my business partner, who was my wife at the time. She was the dancer. And we had about 20 employees. In our heyday, we had a lot of dance teachers. But a mom would say, hey, I need to talk with you because my daughter's coming home unhappy from dance class. And she used to love coming home from dance class. But now she's coming home and she thinks the teacher is picking on her. And the mom might be upset, when your kid is in distress or presenting a distressed voice and perspective to you. And I almost always knew what it was about. She's in a ballet class and she's being given corrections. And here's what I'm getting at. I would explain to the mother that, one, that's the way ballet is done. The teacher can't go over and whisper in the student's ear, Jillian, stretch your feet, so nobody hears it. The other kids learn from those corrections, right? But not only that, the teacher only makes corrections on students that she believes are going to receive those corrections. Over time, there are certain students who are just resistant. They don't want to get better. Maybe they don't even like ballet. But what happens is it's not a good ballet class if you're not given a personal correction from the teacher. The teacher only makes corrections on those students that they believe in. And that's the point here. So when in a relationship, in a marriage, in a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever relationship, when somebody's saying, they're verbalizing, look, you got to stop behaving this way. It's hurting me. It's because they still believe in you. They still believe in us. They believe in the relationship. It's when they stop talking that they no longer believe. And so you better pay attention to those nuances in the face. If you're seeing that, and there may be a legitimate basis for it. There may not be. It may be something you need to discuss, but you better be paying attention. The problem with having an ego and the pride as depicted in this song by the guy is that you're not paying attention. What you're seeing is what you think is adoration. When you think you're all of that and you get any girl you want in this, you think you're extending a privilege to this woman by being with you and in your presence. That blinds you to seeing what's really going on. Well, in this song, Loretta knew it. And she goes, I'm about to put you in your place. You're about to feel it. Get your stuff and go. And when you get called out like that and you're not prepared for it, you're like, that doesn't fit your worldview. That doesn't fit your narrative. And you're like, wait a minute, I'm all of that. How could this be happening? And then there is a cognitive dissonance. You've got to make sense. When the world doesn't line up with your belief, you either have to adjust your belief or make an account of what's going on in the world. And that's a bear when you get called out, when you get fired from that job that you thought, you were this indispensable part of the company. Then you find out, holy cow, that hurts my heart and my wallet. In this case, he gets his comeuppance. I love Loretta. Ronni, Fenlori, you got me going on this one. That was a good one. Man, oh man, I love Loretta. All right, guys, I'm going to rate this one. And the number that hit me was a 9.2. You can't not be mesmerized by Loretta. I mean, this was in some ways a very simple song, but that was its beauty. It's like this situation in a relationship is really simple. Don't be a douche. That's kind of simple rule of thumb. All right, should this go in premarital counseling? No, I don't need to put it there because it wouldn't get to the marriage stage at this point. She's dumping them, I think, before they were married. So, all right, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Ronni, thanks again, my dear. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country.
You better wipe that sneaky smile off of your face.